Welcome to Penrose Learning, where we make understanding easy.
You begin with two essentials: Excel with Power Query enabled and a list of tickers you need. Open Excel, go to Data, Get Data, then choose from Web. Enter a Google Finance URL or the CSV endpoint you constructed for a symbol and date range. This fetches raw HTML or CSV. Once done, preview the response in the query editor. Make sure to switch to Table View and identify the columns you want to import. This is where you control the shape of your data. Now you transform the scraped data so it fits Excel. In Power Query, split combined columns, promote the first row to headers, and remove irrelevant rows. You should convert columns to proper types, date, number, currency, because calculations depend on that. If you need adjusted close or percent change, add a custom column with a simple formula. Once the table looks correct, rename fields logically. Make sure to set query parameters for symbol and date so you can reuse the flow for multiple tickers. Finish by loading the clean table to a worksheet or the data model and configuring refresh settings, manual, on open, or scheduled. If you plan live updates, set a reasonable interval and be mindful of Google request limits. Batching queries or caching results helps. If parsing fails, inspect the HTML structure changes or locale differences like comma versus period decimals and adjust split rules. One key troubleshooting tip: when values appear as text, convert the column type and reapply locale to resolve stubborn parsing issues.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.